Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 984. I am your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Chris. What's up, Chris?
What's up, everybody?
All right, Chris, what's going on?
So we got these leaks today from Battlefront 2. So this is going to be spoilers for Star Wars The Last Jedi. What we're about to show is what the characters of Kylo Ren and Rey are going to look like both in Battlefront 2, and these are directly related to Star Wars The Last Jedi. So if you do not want to watch, if you do not want to see, stop watching now.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to screen share this.
Let's go.
So this is generally what we're going to be seeing now. We've seen some of Rey here. This was on the toy box that they released a couple of weeks ago. This is a fuller picture of her. This is Kylo Ren, I guess, his new outfit, which looks very similar to the Force Awakens. Of course, he has this cross-guard lightsaber. You can kind of see the scar over here. No mask, no helmet. But the one thing that is confirmed now is he's wearing a long cape. And that is apparently Darth Vader's cape, or part of it is Darth Vader's cape.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Wait, how is that? Didn't he burn?
Well, they said that he probably had more than one.
Okay.
Because Vader's suit did change throughout the years, so he probably had more than one cape.
So he has Darth Vader's cape, but he has no mask this whole movie.
Well, his mask was smashed in the trailer, remember?
So they're not going to make him a new mask.
I guess not, and I'm a little disappointed with that because I was kind of hoping to see like a new mask, maybe one that was closer to Vader, or maybe one that looked like a different Sith Lord, like maybe Darth Nihilus or Darth Revan.
Right.
I mean, his original mask looks like Darth Revan's already, but I was kind of hoping maybe we could see something different, and that's not to say that we won't.
Right.
But I doubt we're going to, because from the rumor that I've heard, and again, that picture seems to confirm that as well. And stuff in the trailer. Apparently, he goes throughout this whole movie without the mask.
I don't like that either, man.
I'm okay with it. Like it does show some sort of progression for his character. As for Rey, I like Rey's outfit. I like Kylo Ren's outfit. I think they both look great. I'm excited to see what they look like in Battlefront 2. I'm probably not going to be picking up Battlefront 2, but I'll be interested in to see the gameplay. As for the movies, I can't wait to see more merchandise and more of what they look like in the movie because I think they both look great. So yeah.
All right. I think the movie's going to be a great movie. I am disappointed like you about the mask, but I'll get over it real fast, I guess. But we don't have anything else on Last Jedi today, right? I know there was a story about. They said Johnson's not writing, episode 9, which why would he? Because he's only doing one movie.
Apparently he's not involved with it at all.
Yeah, so I mean, just like J.J. Abrams is not really involved in anything either. So.
Well, no, J.J. Abrams is. He's one of the producers.
Okay, he is.
As far as I know, at least for episode 8, he is. I don't know about 9. I'm pretty sure he is for 9 though. The only other news that we could kind of talk about is apparently they're going to be starting work on episode 9 very soon. Doing, I guess, a table reading of the script.
Okay.
So that means that they're going to be going into production for episode 9, I'm assuming, in the next few months.
Oh, so they have everything set they need to do, and they have a director too, right? They have
Yeah, Colin Trevorrow.
Yeah, Trevorrow, yeah.
Yeah, Trevorrow's doing it.
Okay. So that's going to be interesting. Pretty cool about that. All right, so what else do we have?
So this was an interesting story, and it's not one that you sent me here, but it relates to one that you sent me here.
Okay.
There's been a couple of articles going around talking about Wonder Woman, and specifically talking about the marketing for Wonder Woman.
Okay.
And more specifically, the lack thereof of marketing for Wonder Woman.
Uh-oh.
And this is making a lot of people think, why is that?
Right.
And the prevailing theory that I'm saying, because of the rumors that we've heard, a lot of people think that they're not promoting it because they don't think it's going to do well.
Wow. Well, that's nice that you just spent all that money for the movie, you don't promote it. I mean, so in other words, they realize they effed up and they just going to cut their losses already?
Again, this is just a theory. This is not something that is confirmed by far. It is not confirmed. Right. But someone made a good point. either they're not promoting it because they know it's not good, which to me fits with those rumors that we heard that the movie is not good.
Right.
And they're afraid of how it's going to do. It's either that or they think the movie's so good that it doesn't need marketing, which to me sounds like BS because
that's
every
bullshit.
movie needs marketing.
Yeah, that's bullshit. BS. Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Look, there's not even cups in 7-Eleven or like nothing.
Well, there's TV spots now, at least one, but that's about it.
That doesn't mean that. All right. So that's the end of Wonder Woman. Okay, what else?
Sticking with DC, there's a rumor going around that the Flash film has found another director. Again, this is just a rumor.
Right.
But the director is apparently Robert Zemeckis.
If that is the case, I'm going to tell you right now, if he is the director, that movie's going to probably do very well.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure because he's done a lot of stuff that I love, Back to the Future and all that. So I'm pretty sure that movie's going to be phenomenal, and I would definitely be on board and interested in seeing a Robert Zemeckis Flash movie. Just putting it out there. So, all right, what else?
There's another story here. Apparently, Akiva Goldsman is going to be directing a Firestarter, a new adaptation of it.
The one with Drew Barrymore, right? Firestarter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good movie back in the day, like one of the 80s movies. And then they tried to make a sequel to it, but like a reboot, and it didn't work. And, it's something that people just would have linger around to one day reboot it again. So I'm all for a reboot as long as it's done right. Although I don't know if they're going to do it right. So we'll see. There's another article I didn't really share with you yet. I believe it has to do with Anne Rice and the Vampire Chronicles. Did you ever read any of her books, Chris?
No.
Interview with a Vampire and all that? Well,
nope.
It looks like she's going to adapt the books into a series, I guess. Let me see. Pretty much, it looks like it's going to be TV, Paramount TV, and anonymous content. The True Detective and the Nick have optioned all 11 novels of Anne Rice's best-selling Vampire Chronicles series, with plans for a series adaptation. The books will center around 18th century French nobleman Lestat de Liancourt, who becomes a vampire. The first book was previously adapted in the acclaimed 1994 Neil Jordan film starring Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt, which became a massive box office success, which is Interview with a Vampire. Parts of the second book, The Vampire Lestat, and the third book, Queen of the Damned, were combined into a less well-received 2002 film, Queen of the Damned. And then the fourth film, based on Tale of the Body Thief, was in development at one point in time, but got canceled. Rice is one of the show's executive producers. Her son, Christopher Rice, will be the series' main writer and showrunner. The pair will be working on the show for a while, but issues with the rights have only recently settled, so things can move forward for production and broadcast. The deal includes the aforementioned books plus Monarch the Devil, The Vampire Armand, Merrick, Blood and Gold, Blackwood Farm, Blood Kendisel, and Prince Lestat. So, and I do know that I was going to get her new book. I think it was Lestat, Prince of Atlantis, or something like that. Just came out.
Sounds interesting.
So I'll be looking forward to that. That's pretty cool. Other than that, anything else?
Not that I know of.
I know Guardians of the Galaxy has made money overseas already, because it's been released there. Right now, they're not saying anything, but I think it was like 22 million already so far. I think it was just one day it was released or something. So I don't know where it was released, but I expect this movie to make heavy money, whether it does well or not, because it's just it's a lot of flash.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to get the crowd that likes Guardians of the Galaxy, the crowd that first experienced Guardians of the Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy, when the first movie came out. So I mean, and you're going to get the Marvel fans, and kids are going to want to go see it, and parents are going to take them to see it most likely. So I mean, it's going to make a lot of money no matter how the movie is. I'm not like overly excited to see it, but I'm anticipating it. It's probably going to be good. Hopefully.
And judging from the box office is ready for new blood in there because it's been kind of silent. It's been remaining the same for the past couple of weeks because nothing really big has come out. So I do expect, because it looks like now Beauty and the Beast is number 2. But even though it's number 2, it's making really like hundreds of thousands, and it seems like everybody's going to see Fate of the Furious. Now, and this is a weird phenomenon because that's number 2, and Fate of the Furious is number 1. And usually a number 2 movie will be making millions each day. But that's not the case at all. It looks like Fate of the Furious is eating up the box office and wrecking everything in its path. It's still making millions, and it's almost at $1 billion. It's at 967 million right now, and it's making millions a day. The domestic number had jumped because remember we said that it didn't make that much money domestically.
Sure.
It's at 173 now. Now it's not at its production budget, but of course worldwide it doesn't really matter at this point because it's almost at $1 billion. I do expect it to be over 200 million domestically. Maybe it might even match the 250 when all is said and done. This week there's really the Circle comes out, so I'll see that, but I don't think everybody's jumping up and down about the Circle. And I don't think anybody's jumping up and down about a movie called The Latin Lover. So I do expect like Fate of the Furious to be number 1 again, which will make it probably even closer to 1,100 million. Mm-hmm. I mean, right now they picked this is all about placement, Chris. We talked about this many times, that if you put the movie at the right time, it's perfect. And being that it didn't really have competition for 2 weeks after, it's going to stay number 1. If it was up against Wonder Woman or something, of course it wouldn't. Even if Wonder Woman bombs, because it's something new. But I want to see Tom Hanks in The Circle, where he's a bad guy and they're into everybody's lives. I don't know if you saw the trailer. Karen Gillan's in it. But
the trailer looks good. It's just like you said. I think it's coming out at the wrong time.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that would come out in January, and now this is the spring and summer months, so it's not like, oh my God, I'm going to run and take a bus to see The Circle. I would do that for Wonder Woman or Transformers or Guardians of the Galaxy, but a regular movie that should come out another time throughout the year, no. I'll pass. So, that's it. Fate of the Furious is just going to eat up the box office again. And honestly, it's going to keep growing up until next week when Guardians of the Galaxy comes out. It's pretty safe to say. So, and Beauty and the Beast has already have $1,103 million. So it's basically done.
Yeah. Vin Diesel must be like so happy right now. He's like, Fate of the Furious and Guardians.
Yeah.
And
he's doing Riddick again still.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're doing that, and then they want him to make a sequel to his other movie. What's that witch thing?
The Last Witch Hunter?
Yeah. So he's like ecstatic right now. His career is. So maybe he did all his movies put together make $6 billion.
It's possible. I don't know.
I got to add it up, but we were trying the other day with Fast and the Furious, and I think it was over $3 billion. I think we're close to it. So you could just imagine all these other movies, Yeah, because Guardians of the Galaxy made a good piece of change.
It did, yeah.
So that could be quite possible that he's a $6 billion man. Has there anybody been that made $6 billion as an actor? In movies? I don't think so.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't think so. Although, no, wait a minute, you can't say that. Because Harrison Ford.
Well, yeah.
Star Wars movies,
Well, I don't know, though. Because he wasn't in all of them, remember?
No, but I'm saying in general, all his movies put together.
I don't know. That's a good. I mean, with Indiana Jones, I don't know because those came out. You know,
does anybody out there in YouTube land know the answer to that question? Did
I'm sure there's actors and actresses
make with all their movies put together over $6 billion? Check that out and respond to us.
I'm sure that there are actors and actresses that come close, but I don't know.
I mean, half these people don't even make $1 billion. Like the movie makes $1 billion. You know, I mean, it's not that easy. You know, these actors and stuff and actresses. So interesting. All right, is that it? I think that's it, right?
I think so.
Thank you, guys. I'm probably going to try to go back to Hypnotronic Comics because I do want to pick up maybe some Godzilla stuff and other things. It's kind of the Eye of Agamotto necklace, like the thing, and it has the thing where it glows and stuff. So I might get that.
That's awesome.
Or I might get it for the kids. I probably won't get it for myself. But there's a lot of, you know, it is. You got to go there a couple of days and buy, you know, because you can't take it in all one day. And you know, my memory power and the phones, all three was like. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and buy some stuff and film some more, hopefully, and then we'll have more stuff to show off later. All right. So thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
And hopefully we'll get back later with more podcasts. Take care. Bye for now.